Let's have a conversation about knowledge is power. That's been around for years and years and years. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. I know what's going on, therefore I can make a decision. I know what's going on, therefore I can make a decision for you on your behalf. Or I know what's going on, so I can walk away. Knowledge is power. Well, knowledge was power until AI came along. So what do I mean by that? Well, my view is in about 10 years' time, knowledge is worth that. Zero. So knowledge is power will disappear, and it's happening rapidly. You can punch anything into an AI tool, tell it what to do, and it will give you the answer. You can do whatever you want with AI. You can have the most amazing conversations with AI. It gives you back so much more information than we ever expected. And it will get bigger and bigger and bigger and do so much more for us. So the knowledge will be everywhere. But remember, AI will let you know the answers as well. So how do we come along as a society knowing that everybody has a chance to be as educated as everybody else? What will be the difference in people over the next 10, 15, 20, 30, 50 years? So knowledge is power. Knowledge will need to be replaced by another word. My view is that that word will need to be trust is power. We will all have the opportunity to get a hold of exactly the same information. We all have the ability to learn about a lot of different things. But if you are using AI and you are gathering this knowledge and you have to deliver it to somebody else, how will you know that they trust you more or less than the other person who's trying to deliver the same information? So trust is and will be power. How many times are you able to go on the internet and spot a fake? Extremely rare. The people behind this technology, it's crazy stuff. You actually don't know when you go onto your bank account that it's actually the website for the bank where your money is, where your salary goes into, where your long-term retirement fund is going. Those sort of businesses need to be a step ahead of those other people creating those fake websites. So where does it go next? AI will let you know what to do. It will give you so much information. But how do you build trust? What happens if you're an intrinsically trustworthy person with the same knowledge, but the person you're dealing with, or the school you send your kids to, or the person you work with, what happens if they don't trust it, or you don't trust them? People who are willing to put themselves on the line to learn and become trustworthy, for me, they're the people that will have the power. The fakes always fall by the wayside. When knowledge was around and it wasn't as accessible, then yes, a lot of people who did a lot of study and a lot of reading became very powerful. The arguments are there all over the internet from previous generations. The person who wins an argument normally has done more research. But these days, AI will give you as much as you need. It covers the entire subject that you are wanting to deliver. So if you're in a specialty type work, who do you choose? They're all as smart as each other. Well, I would say that you choose the person who can deliver you their sense of intrinsic trust. You have to feel and use your intuition to be able to make that decision. Because if you make the wrong one, and they are not trustworthy, who knows where we'll all end up. Knowledge is power is the old way. Mobile phones are the new way. We don't use candlestick phones anymore. It's all changing. For me, knowledge was power. Now, trust equals power. This is James Clark talking to you from the Mental Switch. Thanks for listening.